and brought down at the 15.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and makes the grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Turbin.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Kennedy. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. It'll be a draw. Finds a little space.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give to the left. Fights off a defender. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Mahan. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Turbin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He might want another play. 3rd down play from the gun. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Smashes through the tackle.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Looking for a man. It's Mahan. He'll take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Turbin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Turbin. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mahad. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Kansas State has it 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And that one will give them the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's reeled in. It's Turbin. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The short hands. It's Washington. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? That's caught. It's Turbin. At the 20, he's got space. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Backs looking for the goal line. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's into the open down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Turbin. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. That's caught. It's Washington. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. With the catch, it's Turbin. Across the 25, he's got room. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man on the right. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Makes the grab. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and they vault on top by one here in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Davison. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Scanning the field, it's Mahan. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this when they are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Caught close to the marker, it's Turbin. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, spins away. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes for the goal line. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Pocket breaking down. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give your chance.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.